Hey guys, it's me Pocha. So I guess you guys are wondering what's up with the hair. Well, due to me dyeing and bleaching and trying it for so many times the past 2 years, it's just been damaged, and I had to get it cut. There was no way around it, and plus it, I got, instead of me going from fly and boss, I got that. Can I speak to the manager mom haircuts? Like, the woman who bitches because the manager isn't around to help her with her purchases and whatnot. Well, this angle's not really flattering, but I don't have a tripod, so I can't really just center the camera down to look at me. But anyways, guess what I got today in the mail? I got the UD Smoky Palette. The two local Sephoras around my house were actually sold out of these, and then I just happened to go online. And I'm like, oh, they do have them. So I was not going to drive out, like, how many miles? Like, I think it was like 10 or 15 more miles to go get them. I'm like, nah, it's not that serious. Anyways, here's the palette. I'm sure you guys have seen this all over YouTube and Instagram and the hype on Facebook. Actually, I'm a little disappointed because I thought these would actually be more, like, glittery, and in fact any more shimmerier, and I thought they were gonna have a little bit, I don't know, I was under the impression that the smolder would actually be more purple than it looks. I thought my impression of that purple was the purple raindrop, like this, something purple like that, but I don't know, we'll see. I mean, I don't know, was it worth the hype? It was definitely not worth the hype nor the money. And this actually reminds me a lot of this palette that I purchased, like the eye palette from e.l.f. As far as makeup standard goes, I don't give a shit whether smoky eyes and Strobed go together. So with that, we're going to get started with this look. I hope to comment and just subscribe to my channel so that you guys are just informed of the chisme that's going on here in my life. A lot of fucking drama, too much tea, and I don't want to spill it all by myself. I want to share it with you guys. So much love, guys. Take care. See you. I hope that you're alive by the end of this video and that you like it. Please let me know what you guys would like to see in the next video. And also, Walgreens, I saw my cousin's Snapchat. They have Milan and Pocahontas beauty box, like the beauty books. So if you guys see those, keep an eye out for those and tag me on those. Also, add me on my various social media accounts. Take care. Bye.
So let's begin by using the e.l.f. Tone Adjusting Face Primer in the shade green and using your fingertips to rub that all along your face and mostly working it in where there's visible pores. Because my face is really prone to redness, I love this primer and it's very inexpensive. And now just doing a basic contour where I carved out my nose just because I want it a little bit more defined underneath my foundation. And just using a light concealer to highlight focal points on my face. The triangle tip really helps when you want your face to look more awake and pulled up, especially when you are doing a more of a focused look on your eyes. And I'm using a color yellow that I got out of my Flash palette, and I'm mixing that in there because this is kind of like the Kim Kardashian banana powder thing, but I don't have any more banana powder, so I'm just using this as something a little bit more different, but it works for me and I like it. And then now I'm just going to use the color green from the Flash palette and the green concealer from the palette from AliExpress, and I'm just using it all on the red spots on my face. Mixing the BB cream from Gerard Cosmetics and the Color Stand foundation from e.l.f. Just mixing those two together so that I can have this really nice, pretty consistent foundation with a little bit of hint of gold in it. And using the Real Techniques buffing brush, I'm going to go ahead and just buff that into the skin and just keep blending until my shoulder, until my elbow, and until my joints fall off. Just keep blending that shit in, and you can see there's already a little bit more of a difference. And even though I know it makes me look kind of weird, just give it a minute for the makeup to settle in the skin, and it'll look alright for now. Also, remember, you're also going to do your eyeshadow and stuff, so don't think that I'm going to just look like the mustard man or something. And look, you can see that it already starts to match the skin tone on my neck, but you also want to blend that down too so that there's no harsh lines, and making sure that you have an even pigmentation. And then also, I love this Sonia Kashuk brush. It's like a flat kabuki, and I'm using this to go over where I buffed at and just working this really well into my skin, giving me that airbrush finish. Now that my foundation has sat in, I'm going ahead and using that BB cream from Gerard Cosmetics, and I'm going ahead and using it to highlight more on my face because again, this is a strobe look and there's not much contour. So I'm just using it on the high points of my cheeks, on the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow, and a little bit on my forehead, just so that we could see it. And just blend it out with your fingers. Now using a bronzer, anyone that's really light, you go ahead and just touching the top of your forehead and the temples of your head, just really lightly. You don't want nothing too dark since this isn't a contoured look. And using the Lucy color from the Gerard Cosmetics highlighter in the Star Powders, this is my go-to color. I love it. It's just so beautiful. It's this really flush highlighting color, and it just gives me more of a natural, I've been in the sun all day, come give me a fucking kiss kind of look. I love it. It just looks like my uncle or my aunt pinched me on the face when I was little. And using that flat top kabuki brush from Sonia Kashuk and just working that into my skin and making it look a little bit more flawless. And my eyebrows need to be did, but I'm not going to go ahead and do the whole thing on camera because that's just going to be a waste of time. But this is the NYX Wonder Pencil. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you want to see my new and improved updated brow tutorial. But this is in white and I love it. This is one of my wonderful, lovely items I need to have in my purse, in my makeup kit at all times. Oh, what was that little blending brush for? We don't know until you find out and request that brow tutorial video. I'll let you guys know. And that is the Brow Wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills in the color chocolate. And now I'm applying an eyeshadow base from Sigma. It's this really nice neutral. It's kind of like soft ochre from MAC. It's really creamy, but it keeps all my eyeshadow on. And this is my go-to primer from Eyeshadow. And because this is a smoky eye, I'm going ahead and applying the color Dagger all over the lower lid and along the waterline, and I'm going to go ahead and just continue to smudge it out until I can get this really light color. And then I'm going to go ahead and pick up a blending brush and just blend that out so that there's no harsh lines and that I get this really soft gray looking color. And using the pencil brush, I'm going to go ahead and use the color Smolder and Slanted. I'm mixing that into the crease and I'm just warming that down so that you can have some of it align, and then using that blending brush and continue to blend so that you don't see that it's so harsh, because you don't want harsh lines on your eyes. I mean, if you do, I mean, good for you. And then I went and dipped down in that color Purple Raindrop from the Sedona Lace palette from Pretty Little Miss Grace. So I have a little bit more of a pop of purple against that color Smolder, and just continue to blending that out. Blend, 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 blending. And then I'm just going to go ahead and use the color High in the inner corner in a minute. And just continue to work that in. And I avoided my porno face while doing my eyeliner and mascara. But this color is from Laspslash Cosmetics. I'll go ahead and link it below. And this is the overall look. I hope that you guys enjoy it, and just wait to the end to see what inspired me to do this.
I just had on this like really rocker, strobe, dark eyed look. Again, I remember going to concerts when I was younger and girls just like being like super pale face and like smoky eyed or like really dark eye and like no eyebrows, no lips, because that was a style back then. And I know this is like kind of inspired by like The Cure, and this is like kind of not as like purple and dramatic as my last purple smoky eye look, but I just wanted to say this is maybe, I wanted to say this is an ashy grape look, if anything, with dark lips. And just I was just feeling it. I was like, you know what, kind of got the idea from like what is his name, the Addicted to Love video from the 80s, and thinking about when I would go to concerts and how a lot of them were but I mean, I don't know, it showed like you had to look like one of the guys like when you went to those concerts, and you could never look cute or girly. So I just wanted to go and put it out there. It's okay for you to look cute and girly at metal shows and stuff. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed the tutorial a little bit, and like I taught you guys something, and that you guys can rock anything. If I can do it, you can definitely do it, if not even better than me. So Good night, you guys. Take it easy. See you guys in the next video.